Peace, peace. What's happening? What's happening, family? You see what it is. And I just want to talk. That's really all I want to do. Talk about what is the black man and woman's biggest problem, or one of the biggest problems. It's very simple. The problem of black folks is black folks. Now, with saying that, I do understand that we have to deal with the colonizer and the oppressor and oppressive perspective. I totally 100% agree. But I'm a man who deals with no excuses, right? So when we look past the excuse making, we have to look past the excuse making, you understand? And if we do that, the ugly truth is there. The biggest problem of black folks is black folks. How can you say that? I think many will agree with that. But why do I say that? Because we know for a fact that the white boy been killing us. The white boy been killing us spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. No doubt about it, and still does to this day. They are the devils of the planet, but we are also the devils. You gotta understand, every skin folk ain't your kin folk. You dig that? I know you do. But we complain about police killing. We acknowledge police killing, racist attacks, all of these things. And they are all true. They are all true. I'm not debating none of this with you at all. Don't get the wrong idea. But when we look even further past that, we see that majority of the time, we are getting killed by our own reflections. Our own people are the ones who kill us over jealousy, envy, greed, vanity, cowardice, ignorance, hatred. We kill each other over colors. We kill each other over Jordans. We kill each other over video games. We kill each other over bitches. We talk bad about each other. We judge each other. We try to embarrass each other and shame each other in public, for the public. We try to talk down on each other. Oh, my clothes is better than yours. You broke. We do all of these things. All of the time. But then we turn around and complain that police is killing us. That him and her, they've been killing us. Oh, they write us off in the history books. They acknowledge that we are humans in law, and we are not respected in law. We are not recognized in law. We say all these things. We complain about all these things. But in the same breath, it'll be your own motherfucking people that'll stab you in the back. It'll be your own motherfucking people that'll pull you down when you start growing. It'll be these same motherfuckers that want to slander your name or try to slander your name. It'll be the same motherfuckers that look just like you, that smile in your motherfucking face, and then they talk shit about you and then stab you in the back or try to tear you down to the public. Because they are dealing with some conflict within self, but they promote it to the world that no, I'm straight. You see all this money I got? You see how great of a person? You see how many books I've read? Do you see how many religions I know? Do you see my spirituality and stupid ass shit? Come on now. One of the biggest enemies of black folks is black folks. Now this deals with the imposed and the hypnosis and the manipulation of self by the oppressors that hate our reflections in self, which then we deflect outwardly to our own folks. Because we're dealing with it internally and we're losing that war because we don't know self because it's been taken away from us. You understand? So I understand all of those things. All of them. But that is an excuse at this point. That's what it is. And it's an excuse at this point. It ain't never going to change. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand these things. We have to acknowledge these things. Because if we don't acknowledge these things, then they do what they've been doing. And they fester. And they manifest and mature within us. And we become these toxic traits. We become them. We become the little demons and devils. That's what we do. We're so quick to jump on each other because we have this crabs in a barrel mentality. You know, we have this ignorant territory. All of these things that are foreign to us, we have taken on over the years of going through it and experiencing it. And my thing is, every time I hear, you know, that we're complaining about such and such killed us or such and such tried to paint us and propagate us like this to the world, I kind of, in one half of me is like, yeah, that's fucked up. And another half of me is like, but we do this to each other every single day. What are you talking about? We do this every single day to each other. What is the difference? What is the difference? There is no difference. I would love for somebody to, you know, show me a difference, but you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to do that. Why is that? Well, that's simple. It's very simple, actually. It's because we don't know no better. We don't want to know no better. We want to continue to be how and who we are because we don't know who we are. So the person we think we are, this is all we've ever known. This is what we were taught to be. This is what we were molded to be. We had to see ourselves on music videos shaking our ass and showing off guns, money, and talking about drugs and kill the other side, fuck the ops, nigga. We had to grow up with this shit. So it does mold us. Music is a very powerful weapon. And then we see the roles we have to play in movies. Drug addicts, drug dealers, criminals, fags, all these things. So this is still molding us as we get older. When we go to school, we see that we're written out of the history books. We don't even know that until we get older. We're taught foreign history as true history. So now we have a lesser understanding of ourselves and a lesser appreciation for ourselves. Not all of us, of course. So, you know, don't take it as I'm speaking for a whole. I'm speaking on the literal facts of life, though. So all of these things are molding us. Then our environment. We know about gentrification. We know about redlining. We know about all of these things that were put in positions to keep us in a poor society, mentally, spiritually, and physically, you know, and emotionally. We don't get to mature into our divinity because that has been stripped from us. So we are left with a foreign perspective of reality and a foreign perspective of self. And this foreign perspective of self is a negative, you know, this foreign understanding of self. We have to understand the foreign understanding for the black man and woman, which is not human, less than human, untouchables, undesirables, these things, savages, which is funny because we understand who the real savage of the planet is, which is the white man and woman. And there ain't no way around that shit. But we've become savages right along with them, the ones who fell victim to the manipulation, to the oppression, to the strategic tactics being used against us. You know, there's things we can do to combat that, though. Open a book, study your history, know yourself, know thyself, impress positivity upon others, impress positivity upon yourself. Start to know self and the appreciation of self. You know what I'm talking about? These type of things are very, very important to who we are and what we are, which are gods amongst this planet. We are the gods of the planet. The black man and woman is the god of the planet. Understand? It's written into our genetics. It's written into our DNA. It's written into our mind, not just our brain. It's written from and of the universe. But all of this has been kept away from us. So now we see each other as the foreigners see us, which is as enemies. I'm not lying. I'm 100% on bullseye. You feel me? We have to understand the game that's being played upon us. We already know that we keep killing each other for the stupidest shit because it's been programmed into us where we have to reprogram ourselves. You understand? We got to delete some of the old programming and update ourselves. You know, we are walking supercomputers, so we have the capabilities to do so. We just have to do so, you know? Open a book. Open a book. Go out. Go past your comfort zone and actually impress positivity for one of your brothers or sisters. You feel what I'm talking about? Do that. It's weird to do so. I know it's odd to do so. It's out of the norm to just positively influence somebody's day that looks like your reflection. You know what I'm saying? We have to do these things. These things are very important, you know? So, the biggest enemy of black folks is always going to be black folks. It's going to be that way. The biggest enemy of white folks is white folks. And so on and so on. When we start pointing the finger, now we're just making excuses. Because tomorrow or later today, you're going to kill one of the homies because he wearing a red rag, or he wearing a blue rag, or he got new J's on, or he got a bad little bitch on his side, and you want the little bitch. This is how it goes, nigga. How this nigga get this bitch? How he getting all this money? Man, fuck this nigga stunting on me while I'm broke and bummy. You know what I'm saying? These stupid ass things. We can't complain about how others do us when we do each other worse on a more consistent basis. I want the best for my people, but we like to sugarcoat shit. We like to excuse shit sometimes, and we can't do that because that just helps, man. Helps the foreign understanding within us, the Negropean side of us. It just helps it mature and manifest even more and become more powerful. You're going to have your own kind that's going to try to tear you down when you do great things or do good things. It's in them. It's in us. It's in people to do these things, you know. But if you're on your square, right, then these entities can't fuck with you. But also, you'll be able to clearly, without any personal invested emotions, be able to see the problems within your community. Go outside and really clean up your community. It starts with one, then it turns into two, and etc., etc. You gotta be the change. Nigga, I'm in the hood, nigga. These bitches out here scandalous. These hoes are set a nigga up, and these niggas are set a nigga up. I get it. Trust me, I know. I used to set niggas up too. I used to have bitches set niggas up too. I used to hate the other side too. And then I realized, fuck them colors, that's still my brother. You dig what I'm saying? If he succeed, I succeed. If we succeed, we all can succeed. This goes with the growth and the maturity. You dig? So family, you know, you could tap in. You could really give me some feedback. With that being said, I appreciate you.